Hey there, and welcome to Noctis on YouTube. With today's technology, even large-sized ships can remain stable even in extreme weather conditions. Not only that, but some ships made by engineers can even self-right themselves when overturned by waves. Here is the technology that makes ships unsinkable. We often see large-sized ships, such as cargo ships weighing hundreds of thousands of tons, still remain stable even when hit by large waves. When a ship is sailing on the sea, it will be exposed to various forces and pressures from the waves and wind. In order to survive, all ships built have a ship stability system, which is the ship's balance when floating. So when the ship is rocked by waves or wind, the ship can stand upright again. There are several devices used to maintain ship stability, including bilge keels. Bilge keels have a wing or fin-like shape that is stationary and installed on the side of the ship's hull. The bilge keels extend about 2/3 of the ship's length, and their stability effect increases as the ship travels faster. Another type of stability device is the anti-rolling tank, which is a tank that functions to stabilize the ship's position when the ship tilts to the left or right and is installed across the width of the ship. When the ship tilts to the right or left, water in the tank flows, significantly reducing the rolling motion of the ship. The anti-rolling tank itself has two types, active and passive. In an active rolling tank, the mechanism for water flow in both tanks is more complex and uses a pump. The next type of stability device is the active fin stabilizer, which is a device shaped like a fin and functions to dampen the rolling or tilting motion of the ship. The fin stabilizer is installed on both sides of the ship's hull and can move in various directions controlled by the ship's sensitive gyro system. When the ship is rolling or tilting, the ship's sensitive gyro system sends a signal to the activating system in the form of electrohydraulics. However, active fins are not very effective when the ship is traveling at speeds below 10 knots or about 18 kilometers per hour. On container ships, there is an anti-heeling system, which is a servo control system designed to keep the ship horizontal during loading and unloading at ports. Anti-heeling cannot be used as a stabilization system in open seas and can only be used when the ship is at port loading and unloading containers. The anti-heeling system is used to detect the angle of inclination of the ship and to automatically balance the ship by pumping water into the ballast tank from right to left or vice versa. The anti-heeling system consists of a main control panel, pump start panel, and anti-heeling pump, and the performance of the anti-heeling system can work automatically and manually. Moreover, a ship's stability system is influenced by its balance points, which determine the magnitude of the ship's stability. For this reason, the ship's balance points must always be considered by the crew. This is because one of the primary causes of accidents is neglecting to account for the ship's stability calculations, whether the ship is at sea or in port. Subsequently, rescue ships are utilized for search and rescue operations, providing assistance to victims of maritime accidents at sea. However, during these rescue efforts, extreme weather conditions and high sea waves can hinder SAR operations and potentially cause the ship to capsize. To address this challenge, engineers from around the world have developed rescue ships with the concept of self-righting boats, which are capable of returning to their original position even when flipped 180 degrees. In addition to being able to right themselves, self-righting boats can achieve high acceleration and withstand various extreme sea conditions. Many companies manufacture these self-righting boats, one of which is the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, or RNLI, located in the UK. There are several crucial elements in creating self-righting boats that enable them to flip back on their own. The first element involves the initial design of the ship, where all heavy equipment and objects must be positioned as low as possible within the ship. The second element is the crew's operational and control area, which must be lightweight, strong, and filled with air. Additionally, the access door for the crew must be watertight to prevent water from entering the space when the ship is capsized. On self-righting boats, there is also a pendulum system designed to prevent water from entering the ship's interior. During operation, when the self-righting boat capsizes, the weights in the pendulum system hang vertically, causing all open sections to automatically close and prevent water from entering the ship. These self-righting boats also feature an onboard system that detects if the boat is capsized. This system automatically protects the boat by shutting down the radar and engines before righting the boat back to its original position. Once the boat returns to its normal position, the radar and engines restart. Additionally, crew members inside the boat must be seated and secured with safety belts to ensure their safety during a capsizing event. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.